We're going to get started really quickly, really quickly. I'm going to see how fast we can get chicken and dumplings, some peas, and some cornbread done. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right. I don't know what y'all like with your chicken and dumplings, but we eat peas. So I'm going to go ahead and put those peas in there. I'll put a little butter in them in a little bit. And then this is already ready for my chicken and dumpling. Today we're doing chicken and dumplings a little differently. So I've got a chicken broth thing here, and you'll see why. Because I'm not using water, and I'm not using chicken that is already on the bone. I'm using chicken out of a can, and I'm going to put this whole container of broth in here. Happy fall, y'all. Happy fall. All right, the next thing that I'm going to have in here, I don't want to add my creams yet, but we've got cream of chicken, a large one, the 26-ounce can, and then I have 2 of these cream of mushroom cans, and they are 10.5 ounces a piece. So that'll give us good flavor. If you don't like mushroom soup, don't put it in there. If you don't like chicken, chicken, don't put that in there. And I've got my chicken here that's already in the can, and we're going to use 2 of these. What I need to get right now is my flour tortillas. So what I'm doing is getting that broth heated up. Let me run and get the flour tortillas off the kitchen table. All right, so what I've got right here is just a package of soft taco flour tortilla shells. There are 10 shells here, and this is a 16-ounce bag. I'm going to go ahead and put all of them in. And I learned this from my sister-in-law many years ago. Y'all know the days of having to do your dumplings, roll it out. Well, this is much easier. So if you've watched this channel anytime at all, we've already done this in the past, but we have new subscribers all the time, and this is what's for dinner. So we're just going to go ahead, bring you along during our time in the kitchen. The leaves are all falling off the trees. Here in Tennessee, the leaves have already been changing for a little bit, and it's so beautiful this time of year. This morning it was cool. Yesterday, it was hot enough to wear shorts. Today, I've got pants on. All right? So, basically, you can rip these in half. You can rip them in 4s. So, usually what I do is rip it in half and then make me 4 different little halves here. And if you hear the dog barking, that is Evie. And she knows that I am in here in the kitchen, and I had to put her in a little kennel part, so she's not happy with that. You may have to go give her a treat or something. All right. Now that's all you do. Just let that broth get heated up. It will come to a rapid boil, and that is how you're going to get all of your tortilla shells into a dumpling. Now, I've probably used half of the package already. There were 10. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. What do y'all think about that? So, I have used 5. Let me go ahead and get my little wood spoon here. Y'all want to see a crazy cat climbing on the door? The door is open right now, so the cats know that I'm right here. Let's see if we can see the kitty. Can we catch the kitty? Can we? Can we? Let's see. Maybe I'll be able to just turn. Can we do that real quick? Can we see him? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Crazy cat. Crazy cat. All right. Good enough, right? Good enough. Cute cat. That's what he is. Cute cat. So cute cats and got a crazy dog in there barking. All right. I hope that'll hold you for a second. All right. So we've got our peas. And the reason I go ahead and put my peas on real quick because we're just going to set them to the side as soon as they get warmed up. This right here, let's go ahead and we do want to use all of the shells. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and continue to rip them up. If you want to cut them, you can. We're just trying to get this done fast. The day got away from me. And you know, too many times people say, oh, I don't have time to cook. You got time to cook. You just gotta make yourself do it. In the comments below, if you can, tell me if you have tried the flour tortilla before. If not, then you're learning something brand new. Once I learned this, it's real hard to go back to anything any different. And of course you can use biscuit dough. But I like this right here. So as soon as, we're going to put a lid over that for a second. And while that's going to start boiling, because I don't want to put anything else in there right now, we're going to find our lid. Going to let that do that right there. And very quickly, I'm going to go ahead and start getting my cornbread ready. We're going to get it together, and I'll let you help me do that. All right. Let's see if we can, I'll just scoot you back a hair. There you go. You see that bowl right there? That's what we're going to be using. So for the cornbread, we are going to use, I'm not measuring, but I'm going to use probably about 2 cups here. All right, let's get us an egg out of the refrigerator. And then we'll get our pan on as soon as we're ready to move those peas. Here's our egg. Oh, our peas are already trying to boil over on us. All right. Put that egg in there. And I am using, I don't know if you ever use this. It's the Dollar Tree milk, but it is just as good as anything. And of course you can add some water. I'll get that in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take these peas off the burner because they are ready. And I'm going to set them over here. In probably this month, we're going to start cooking on this stove right here. On the cook stove. It is that time of year. I'm going to use a big skillet so we can get lots of pieces of cornbread done. So put that right there and let that start heating up. And y'all know I have got some of that liquid gold, which is bacon grease, saved in a jar. Oh yeah, bacon grease saved in a jar. Just put it in your refrigerator. And when you need to season beans, or you want a little season on your cornbread, that's what I do. And I'll leave my jar out for a little bit in case I need more. All right. We're going to stir our cornbread in just a minute, but right now I want you to see how big those noodles have got. Well, the tortilla shells. They are ready for everything else to be added. How about that? We've got our grease melted. Then we're going to open our chicken cans and just put them right in. We'll get our cornbread mixed up and get it thrown in the pan too. This is called getting the show on the road. I'm going to go ahead and leave that broth in there. That's one can so far. Let's go ahead and put our cream of chicken in there. We're also going to add just a little bit of milk to this too. And it looks like that's going to be pretty full, so I'm going to add only one can of the mushroom right now. And then as it cooks down a little bit or we get it all mixed up, then we might add the second can. But we're going to have some leftovers. All right, we'll let that be like that. I'm going to keep using this little wooden spatula here to get everything mixed up. And you see how nice and thick this is. We'll give it another stir in just a minute. Gonna go ahead and add probably, I don't measure anything around here. That looks all right. All right, let's add the second can of chicken. And our grease for our cornbread patties is just about ready. That's looking good to me. We're going to go ahead and add some pepper for flavor and a little salt.
You just let her out.
I'll give that a good stir before we eat. But right now we're going to turn it down because everything is ready. That's ready. Our peas are ready. The only thing I need to do to my peas is just remember to put a little butter in it. Let's get our cornbread mix all stirred here. I'm not going to add any more milk right now. I'm just going to add some water. We'll get that all mixed up. All right, let's get a few of these fried up and we're ready to go. I turn my dumplings way down because they are done. How many minutes have we been? Not even 20 minutes yet. I'm going to go ahead and get my butter and put it in my peas while I'm waiting. And I've already had it out for a few minutes. So I'll just put that in there. And as soon as our cornbread patties get ready, or hoe cakes, whatever you want to call them, we're done. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get one more can of soup in there. But that's all right. We'll save that for next time. You want to have a look outside? Let's see if we can go back over here. Got a few cats hanging out. You can't really see the trees from in here, but they are changing and the leaves are falling. Can y'all see the kitties right there? All right, so we are just about finished with what we are doing right here. I want to thank you for coming along and being a part of Homesteading Haven, and we'll catch you next time, the same place. We're going to be cooking on that Great Majestic in just a little bit. It will be probably at the end of this month we'll start, or even before that, depending on the temperature. We will start putting wood in that and starting to cook there all the time. While it's warm months, I just cook on top of like your little camping units, and they work very well. So God bless you and keep you is always my prayer. And y'all, if you haven't fixed your chicken and dumplings like this, you're missing out. So try that.